Hello! Today I'm going to talk to you about flying and planes. Douglas Adams in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy said, "There is an art to flying. The knack lies in learning how to throw yourself at the ground and miss. Every time I fly and I'm forced to remove my shoes, I'm grateful that Richard Reed is not known as the underwear bomber." According to Benny Hill, the odds against there being a bomb on a plane are 1,000,000 to 1. And against 2 bombs on a plane, 1,000,000 times 1,000,000 to 1. So he advises next time you fly, cut the odds and take a bomb with you. An airline pilot wrote that on a particular flight, he'd hammered his ship into the runway so hard, and the airline had a policy which required the first officer to stand at the door while the passengers exited, give them a smile and thank you for flying their airline. And he said that in light of his bad landing, he had a hard time looking the passengers in the eye, thinking that someone would have a smart comment. Finally, everyone had gotten off except for this little old lady walking with a cane. And she said, "Sonny, do you mind if I ask a question?" "Why no," said the pilot man. "What is it?" And the little old lady said, "Did we land or were we shot down?" Some public address announcements now. Ladies and gentlemen, as you're all now painfully aware, our captain has landed in Seattle. From all of us at United Airlines, we would like to thank you for flying with us today. And please be very careful as you open the overhead bins, as you may be killed by falling luggage that shifted during our so-called landing. The following supposedly happened on an American airline flight into Amarillo, Texas, on a particularly windy and bumpy day. You could tell during the final approach that the captain was really having to fight it, and after an extremely hard landing, the flight attendant announced on the PA, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Amarillo. Please remain in your seats with your seat belt fastened, while the captain taxis what's left of our airplane to the gate." Another announcement, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Glasgow. We hope you enjoyed your flight and thank you for flying EasyJet. If you didn't enjoy your flight, thank you for flying Ryanair." A jumbo jet was coming into London Heathrow after a long-haul trip from Singapore, and the captain opened the intercom and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we are now making our final approach into Heathrow. We hope you've enjoyed flying with our airline and that we'll see you again soon. Please have a safe and onward journey." At which point he forgot to turn the intercom off. He turned to the co-pilot and said, "Well, Roger, what plans do you have for the rest of the day?" And the co-pilot replied, "Well, my wife will be at the hotel, and she's got seats booked for a West End show. I don't know which one. What plans do you have?" The cabin crew and passengers, meanwhile, were quite enjoying this change from the norm. The captain continued, "Well, as you know, my divorce was finalised last week, so I'll be taking a long soak in the bath before ordering dinner in my room. I'm thinking that after that I'll call the pretty new blonde stewardess working upstairs, Suzanne I think her name is, and take her out for a drink, and then take her back to my room and give her a damn good seeing to." At that moment, the passengers cheered loudly, and in the upper deck, Suzanne realised the intercom was still on by accident and she had to get downstairs quickly and let them know. She ran up the aisle and tripped headlong over an old lady's handbag which was poking out into the aisle. The old lady looked down at the spread-eagled young woman and said, "There's no need to hurry, love. He's going to have a bath first." Remember never to ask if an old airplane is safe to fly. Always remember that it managed to get to be that old. And if helicopters are so safe, how come there are no vintage or classic helicopter displays, unlike those for aircraft? There was a sign once at a helicopter company headquarters, and it said, "Newton's law states that what goes up must come down. Our company commander's law states that what goes up and comes down had damn well better be able to go back up again." I'll finish with a list of classic faults supposedly left in maintenance manual of various aircraft. At least I hope it was various aircraft, not the same one, together with the engineer's comments afterwards. Left inside main tyre almost needs replacement. Almost replaced left inside main tyre. Test flight okay except Autoland very rough. Autoland not installed on this aircraft. Something loose in cockpit. Something tightened in cockpit. Evidence of leak on right main landing gear. Evidence removed. Suspected crack in windshield. Suspect you're right. Number 3 engine missing. After brief search, engine found on right wing. Aircraft handles funny. Aircraft warned to straighten up, fly right and be serious. The radio sounds like a squealing pig. Removed pig from radio, barbecue behind the hangar tomorrow. That's all for this week. Until next week. Goodbye.